What's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Ty Busy with my first episode of Rookie Year Stories. Now, I got some of my closest brothers in here with me. I got my brother Bernard, I got my brother Reese, and they both sorry. Hey, look.
I'm on this.
Yeah. If you want to know what it's like to be in the HBCU Band Rookie Year, hey, stay tuned, man. It's coming up right now. All right, look, man. We here. I got my brother Bernard. I got my brother Reese. Y'all say what's up?
It's good.
What up, what up?
Yeah. Hey, look, man. Rookie Year Stories, man. It's going down right now. Rookie Year Stories. All right, look, man. We're going to jump right into it. Tell them a little bit about yourself. Bernard, let's start with you, man. He was smiling.
First off, my name is Bernard Smith. And I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. Went to Clarkston High School, where I marched, started my band career. I say my band career, but my drum career started when I was like 7 years old. Took after my brother. He was pretty much a role model for me through our drums. He was an all-state jazz drummer. He just pretty much motivated me. So I went from Atlanta to Norfolk, marched in Norfolk in 2005. And I think that all the start from that point right there. Now I'm currently playing for the Atlanta Braves Heavy Hitters. I also am an instructor for the Atlanta Drum Academy. I'm over at the DeKalb location. I play drums for Christ Community A&M, and I do private lessons, virtual lessons, all those type of things. I have my own company, Anti Percussion, that I do all those things through. So yeah, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Anti Percussion.
All right, Reese, man. Tell them a little about yourself, man.
First of all, my name is Maurice Mosley. I'm from Houston, Texas, born and raised in Houston. Currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. Went to high school at Wooded Ridge High School in Houston, Texas. Well, on the borderline of Houston and Missouri City. So it was like on the edge, but, Wooded Ridge High School. After I left there's where I pretty much started my percussion, drumline career, whatever. After that, I left. After I graduated from high school, I went to Prairie View A&M University, which is about 45 minutes outside of Houston city limits. Got in a band there. Became a member of the Box. Freshman year was 99. So I taught my 99s, CBs, Crab Sisters and Crab Brothers. Also a percussion instructor for Monday's Mill High School Band. They drumline. Played with the Atlanta Hawks drumline. Played drum set at church at Blueprint Church.
Okay.
Played drum set. Traveling with Christian hip hop artist Tadashi.
All right.
Drumline live. Whoever ring the phone and I'm available. I'm down.
That's
He's taking all my gigs, man.
Hey, look. That's it. That's
like I said, my Instagram is Reese Drums. That's ReeseDrumz. Reese Drums with a Z.
With a Z. These are my brothers, man. And obviously, Bernard is my rookie brother. Norfolk State 2005. And Reese is my Buzz drumline brother, man. Coach out 2018, Beyonce, something like that. Look, man, the people want to know, man. The people want to know, what is it like going from high school to college, man? You know what I mean? HBCU bands, man. What you got to say about that?
From high school to college, it's a major difference. It's a big difference because no matter how much you prepare as a high school student to, for that next level, once you physically get there, it's a total different story. Right. You just got to put in the work, man. You got to be dedicated. You got to have that mindset. You got to get yourself prepared mentally, because that's pretty much what it's about. You have to mentally prepare because you coming in as a freshman, and like I always tell people, no matter how good you are as a freshman, you are still sorry.
Yep, some sauce. That's what we call it.
You sorry, no matter how good you are.
Some sauce.
So, like I said, it's just a mental thing. Like, you got to be prepared mentally. Also, gotta have your hands together also, because you don't want to go in there and just taking up the place. Like if you go in there and you gonna say, hey, I'm gonna play tenor, hey, I'm gonna play snare, I'm jumping on cymbals or whatever you're gonna jump on. Hey, you gotta make sure that you up to par on that instrument.
Absolutely.
Because if you're not, the sideline is waiting for you.
Passing out them Gatorades. Well, no, what you got? On two. Give me two of them. What you got? What you got to add to that, B-Nard?
Man, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Like, when you go from high school to college, everything you were in high school means absolutely nothing. Drum major, section leader, all that goes out the window.
Right.
It doesn't matter. All you have to do is just like, you come in, you reset, whatever you think you know. Even if you go to the school and you play some of their cadences, like, it don't even matter. But when you get there, it's still gonna be some differences.
Right.
Like, it's still gonna be differences. Just the way that the section is ran on a collegiate level is always just a little more, what's what I want to say? Not strict, but a little more organized than what it is in high school because you're dealing with adults.
Right.
So it's like, it's not just, lenient. You have people who really want to do the right thing. Not people who just, I'm in band because there's something to do and my mom told me to do something while I was in high school.
Yeah.
No, people are like really trying to be professional musicians, directors, so they take what they're doing seriously. Right. And I think that's one of the biggest changes I noticed. It's like everyone took it seriously. And of course, that's because of scholarship too. We all know that.
Right.
But
right.
Everyone took it seriously. And that's actually what I loved about being in a collegiate band was the fact that my peers had the same passion that I had about playing the drums. Right.
What are some of the things that you think is like a major downfall of high school seniors going into college? What are some of the things that they can avoid to keep from getting embarrassed and getting put on the spot?
Be quiet. Be quiet. Like, don't say nothing unless someone asks you something. Upperclassmen asks you, don't just because all you can do is talk yourself into a hole. Like, everything you think you know, bro, just don't do it. Don't do it.
I had to learn the hard way because I told Reese last night, man. Every school in Richmond is bred for two places. All right, you either going to Norfolk or you going to V-State. Those are the only two cadences that you ever gonna hear in Virginia, for real. Norfolk or Virginia State. They are the major influences here, and that's what everybody play. Now, you have specific individuals like myself. I was bred to go to Norfolk. All right? Now, shout out to my boy Marshall, man. Marshall, man. Look. Yeah. Marshall put me on to Norfolk State. I think it was my 8th grade year when I was marching. I was marching with the high school in 8th grade. And he showed me this band tape. We was at his house. He showed me this band tape. When I seen Norfolk coming through the tunnel, I was just like, I just couldn't, bro. I was a Norfolk fiend. Like, I couldn't get enough. I just kept rewinding and watching it. I was like, yo, it was so disciplined. Everything was so sharp. It was 1 million people on the joint. I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, the Spartan helmets got me. Like, it was like nothing I've never seen before in my life. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
No.
Not never. And it just blew me away. So actually getting to, school, we was playing the cadences and stuff, and we thought we was playing them right. We had a lot of the parts right. But a lot of it, the nuances and underbeats and stuff that you can't hear on a videotape at Norfolk will trip you up. And I had a couple problem spots because I was so used to playing a certain way. And then once I learned the real way, I was like, oh. And it, I had to reprogram. And it was easy for me to do, but still, it would have been a lot easier had I not already had something, kind of stuck in my brain. So that's my advice. Look, if you are going,
No, I disagree.
Let's say we're not.
Nah, because you know what to expect. You just got to make your hand or something. I get like the whole point of like, the habit. You got the habit of playing the same way. Right. But at least you know what to listen for, as opposed to like
that's true.
Having a clean slate.
That's true. Now the flip side of that is like learning rudiments wrong. once you get used to playing it like that, it's really hard to get your brain out of playing it the wrong way. That's why, as teachers, we tell you, hey, learn it right so you don't have to unlearn it and learn it again. And that's the situation I was in. I was like, my hands sometimes just didn't want to do it because I was like, yeah, this feels so retarded. But guess what? I played it the wrong way for 8 years. Let me get an embarrassing moment from you guys, man.
Bro,
We're putting it out there.
I want to start with this one, bro.
We put it out there.
All of my rookie brothers know my most embarrassing moment ever on the drum line, bro. You probably already know I'm about to bring up, don't
Go ahead.
you? Alright, so we went to A&T 05, right? So we get to the game and we're playing empty. And you know it has the part of stack it, and I never forget, I got one of these twirls and threw it out there and the stick left my hand. The stick left my hand, bro. So I just got to play the rest of the game, but once again, don't play that stick back stuff. So it's like, yeah, I got that one stick in my hand. Just stop, close up. But my first mate at the time comes up to me, picks up the stick off the bleachers, hands it to me, like, you drop this stick again, I'm gonna toss your little butt off the sheet. And if you know my space leader, but he had this grimish way of saying it.
Yeah.
It just made you feel like, I'm the worst person ever.
Yep.
But and I'll never forget that moment.
Most embarrassing moment for me as a crowd, rookie in the band, in the drum line. I wouldn't say it was necessarily me because I was too afraid of being embarrassed. So I tried everything about how I would like to.
You trying to stay out of the way.
I gotta put my boy Sean Torres on blast.
Shout out to my boy Sean, man.
Shout out to my boy Sean Torres, my crowd brother. Sean came from a core style school, coming to an HBCU school. So Sean didn't know how to do what?
He could dance.
He couldn't dance. They put us up front one day and like, all right, play the cadence, do dance move. Man, when they got to Sean, when I tell you, bro, they told us not to laugh, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, though. I couldn't help it, man. I think to this day, we still owe one of the old heads about 1,000 push-ups for that, bro. That was probably the most embarrassing part that I remember as being a freshman, my crowd brother. And I would say it was just embarrassing. It was hilarious to me.
Right.
But Sean worked hard. Like I said, that's my boy, that's my crowd bro. I got his back. We all got each other back. We've been through the blood, sweat, and tears. Like he worked his tail off, man. And we also, and that's one thing about HBCU, man. Like you may be from, like Bernard is from Atlanta. I'm from Texas. Somebody might come all the way from California, man, and come to. We all meet at the same school, and we go through all this together. And at the end of the day, you're gonna become one big family, right? That's what I love about HBCU, man. It's a family thing. Like I said, Sean worked his butt off. We worked with him. Man, Sean got some of the best rhythm nowadays, and hey, some of our own people.
I think one of my most embarrassing joints, man, and it was a setup too. Shout out to my boy Arthur, man. So my boy Arthur. Let me just tell y'all a little bit about Arthur, man.
My boy.
Arthur is what my grandfather would have called a city slicker.
My boy. By the way, me and Arthur came from the same high school, by the way.
Yeah. A city slicker or a grand rascal. That's what my grandpa would call him, a grand rascal. Anybody that know anything about drumline and band knows about ripples, right? So, my section leader, Corey Taylor, man. Shout out to Corey Taylor, man. Carolina Blue. CT. He sends a ripple. Boop. Whatever. Or boom. We go here, right? The next person goes here. The next person goes here. The next person goes here. I'm number 6. Arthur, right before me, does something like this. What do I have to do? What I saw the person right beside me do. Whoosh, put the joint in. Corey Taylor looks down there. What are you doing down there? You not sweet, Ty. You not sweet. In front of everybody. I'm talking about I just did with the person beside me. Arthur would do that on a constant basis. The ripple is going ba 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 in, ba 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 in. Arthur would go in, and I gotta go in, and then the rest of it going down. And Corey Taylor looked down there at me. Ty, what are you doing? Every time, yo, Arthur set me up so many times.
Bro, you're not lying, though. That's all mad, bro. He is not lying. Right after the time, it was me. So
Yeah.
I did it.
Yep.
I had to do that joke. And I was like, I'm pretty much what he was doing.
He said, I didn't hear all the beats up in there. I don't know where them came from. God, he played a triple rhythm cue. He played one of them Razzle Tazzle jams.
And the bad thing about it is, you better had done what he done.
I had to do it, bro.
You had to, exactly, bro.
I had to.
Exactly.
Now, let me tell y'all a funny story, though, man. I got to put my boy Zeke on blast, man. Isaiah, got to put you on blast, bro. Now, boys and girls, let me just tell you a little something. Homecoming week is a special week. You got a lot of crazy stuff going on. You got parties going on. You got old heads coming back. Yo, homecoming is that joint. So this one particular homecoming, we had practice, right? We on the field. Everybody's sitting there on the field, locked up. We're waiting. We're just waiting because a lot of the times at band practice, when they working out the field, showing the drill and stuff, the drum line be sitting here waiting. So we sitting here waiting, right? Just chilling. Out of nowhere, we see Zeke hurry up and run back to his drum and put his drum on and stand there like ain't nothing happening. We was like, what is he doing? Next thing you hear, pow! Pow, 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 pow. This fool then brung fireworks to band practice and set them off on the back of the field. These weren't no little black cats. This fool had bottle rockets. I don't even know where he got a bottle from. He stuck them jakes in the ground and said, phew, pow, 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 pow. Yo,
Yeah.
when I tell you, man, that joint had us on the ground. Like, Zeke is that dude. Zeke and David Lee, man. David Lee used to do some crazy stuff too, man. You know, here come to practice with a full Spider-Man suit on. Face covered and everything. You just yeah, and play his tail off.
Doing down there in Norfolk.
Yeah.
But one time, this same dude, Zeke, I know we got the same story, but
Yep.
same dude, Zeke, bro, came. I never forget that time we had stairs right by, okay, you got a banner at the podium.
Yeah.
You got a ladder right by the podium that goes to the ceiling.
Yeah.
It goes like straight to the ceiling.
So you can get to the air conditioning
Bro.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, you get to the air conditioning and everything up top, right? Bro, we're getting ready to close out rehearsal. We've been in rehearsal all day, bro. In the bathroom, we rehearsed all day.
All day.
We get ready to rehearsal, dog, and all you see is somebody climb down the ladder, bro. Like he just finished taking a shower, dog. He just, like, literally, the band ready to give his closing remarks, bro.
Yeah.
And you see this dude crawling down the ladder.
With a towel on.
Like, with a towel
He had
on.
a towel on. He had a towel on, dog.
Bro, when I
Hey.
say the band already wanted to be mad, but
He couldn't do nothing but laugh. And the thing about it was, he came down that jank, he had his little loofah and everything. First of all, he had a loofah. A loofah. That boy came down there with a loofah. He had a shower cap on with a towel. Came down that jank, looked at us, and walked clean out.
like we were like everything was normal.
Yeah. Band camp is the hardest part of the whole season. All right? Band camp is the hardest part. And a lot of people quit, man. Do not quit at band camp. Because you don't make it to the fun part. You ain't even made it to the fun part. It's a lot of work. You know what I mean? You know, what y'all got to say about band camp?
And that's why, like I said earlier, like it's a mental thing. Like you just gotta be mentally prepared. Like if you can make it to band camp, you can make it to the season.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, when they dismiss the band, if you're on the drum line, you might as well just don't even think about going to your room.
With us, it was like in band camp, it's the band. So like everybody stays after. You know what I'm saying? Like all the vets leave, but all the rookies from dancer to cymbal player all stay.
Yep.
And we had to go through we had to play fight songs. We had to play all the
Yep.
whole. We had to go through all these songs. We had to do the chants. You You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And it really pushes you that extra mile as far as band. If you thought you took band seriously in high school, like, ain't nothing like it once you get to it, get on the collegiate level and you experience that band camp. Now, the thing about band camp, if you utilize band camp the way you're supposed to, the rest of the season is smooth. But if you don't get it from the beginning, you're going to be fighting for a long time. I know people, I'm not going to miss no names, who are fighting for years to get on the line. Like, the thing with, like, Norfolk, like, we're real strict about performance. It's like, if you don't know it all, you don't play.
Yep.
There's a lot of people who never get past, like, literally, on our checkoff, fight song, behold, alma mater. If you can't play those 3 things already, don't even think about a game.
They may call it different things at different schools, but essentially a lot of the HBCU schools have something to what we call a checkoff, right? Y'all seen Drumline when they sit there in the middle of the field, boo, 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 trees shaking the eliminations, whatever. You know, they playing boo, 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 and they honk the horn, murr, 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 murr. You sorry, you sit down. Go pass me some Gatorade, right? You know what I mean?
You the P5 just been, you came on 5.
Right.
Yeah, hey. You're P5. You gotta take it. Yeah. You mark the field. That's what you do. You mark the field. You the field marker. That's what you do.
Right.
You stand right there. That's what a 35 is. You the 35. You the 35 field marker.
Yeah. P5.
Yeah, you split the line. But a checkoff, you play your material. If you play it right, you stay. If you play it wrong, you sit down. Now, let me just give you a Norfolk State perspective on checkoffs, right? And how strict Norfolk State is on checkoffs. We got this one particular checkoff. We strapped up. Mr. B comes down. Shout out to Mr. B, man. That's you already know.
Yeah.
That's my dude. We sitting there strapped up in the band room. Everything on you is in checkoffs. I'm gonna say that again. Everything on you is in checkoffs. So if you locked up, your sticks need to be parallel to the ground. They need to be even. You know,
one of these.
You hit one of these, you might be gone, buddy. So now, let me tell you how precise we are in Norfolk State. Your section leader sets the drum height. So if his drum is right here, your drum better be right here. All right? And it goes all the way down the line.
No matter height.
No matter height. If you tall, you gotta
be a little lower.
Your drum gotta be lower. If you shorter, your drum will be higher. You know what I mean? Because sometimes Bernard used to play up here. You know what I mean? Bernard, he like, God. This one particular checkoff, we sitting there locked up. Mr. B comes in. We didn't get to play one note.
Not one note.
He told his boy, he said, sit down. Everybody was like, sit down, we ain't played nothing yet. His drum was crooked. Boy, you look raggedy. You look raggedy. Just sit down.
Bro, that's all. Your drum crooked,
bro. You didn't get to play one note.
You don't get
drum.
Bro,
it's real.
So much, though. That says a lot, bro. If you put your drum, if you got, it was 12 other snares, bro. 11 other snares.
Yeah.
If everybody got their drum on the same exact way, bro, and you the only person,
you gonna stick out.
Nope. Yeah, you ain't there.
Yeah. Bro, people was getting set down for crooked drums, for not being able to dance right, your drum wiggling too much. It's like, boy, control you. Huh?
I got one.
But all right, go ahead, let's get it.
All right, bro, I ain't gonna call out. I call him out. He'll call himself out. Okay. Jared Davis.
Jared Davis.
To the game.
Yeah.
The first game, and they so serious about checkoffs, we was running through warm-ups right before we already getting ready to walk out of the bedroom and march to the stadium, and we running through some warm-ups, bro. And good old Arthur Davis.
Yep.
All out my Ricky, but he was like, hey, yo, he ain't playing that part right.
Bro,
Played it again. He played the sexy. He played it with him one time down.
He was like,
Played it one more time.
play that one more
Was it
time.
right? He was like, you gotta sit out, bro. Sit down. And he's already in uniform.
Already in
Oh,
uniform.
dang.
Ready to go, bro. He's like, no, you sit down. But that's just, and I say that just to say like how serious it was, but like details are like that important. Like, because it's like if you ask somebody on the simple stuff, what happens once we start playing and you gotta do other things, most things at one time? It's not gonna happen. I think like, and then we talk about these moments, man, like realize like nothing is personal. And I think
It's not personal, man. That's what it gets. It's not personal at all.
It's just the law of the land. Like,
Yeah.
you there, this is what we do. Either you about it or you.
All you people out there that may be going to college, I'm going to give you some word of advice. You know, a couple words of advice, of wisdom. Don't be soft, man. I'm going to be honest. I'm sick of hearing these stories now of these
hazing allegations.
Hazing allegations because somebody cussed. Unless somebody is physically just fighting you, it's not hazing, bro. Like, it's conditioning. You know what I mean? If you sitting there complaining about your shoulders hurting or something like that, and y'all got PT in the morning, all that type of stuff is to help condition your body, man. Because what happens is, a lot of y'all soft kids, and I'm pointing y'all out, a lot of y'all soft kids want everything to be easy and then get in the game and y'all be the first one to pass out.
Pass out.
Because you think that you're gonna be able to do something that you didn't do working up to that. You think, all right, man, I'm in March 30s. I'm marching 30s, and you get in the game, I'm gonna kill these 90s. You're gonna be 90 degrees on the ground. And you're gonna need some potassium. All my low potassium folks. You know who you are.
And as a crab, as a rookie, if you pass out and like if you just happen to fall, I don't know about y'all, but
You better make sure that drum don't hit the ground.
you
You better stay woke long enough to keep that drum up and then pass out backwards. Hey,
You better have enough scrimps. You better have enough scrimps. Jesus.
Scrimps.
Scrimps.
You better have them scrimps.
Jesus to help you fall before the drum does.
right.
Please.
No matter what drum you play, it could be snare, bass drum,
Oh.
whatever. Like you gotta make sure you hit the ground before that drum hit the ground.
Yo,
That drum's gonna fall on top of you and not hit that concrete.
you gon' get joked on. It don't matter who you is, you gonna get joked on.
That's one thing about an HBCU band program, bro. Like you gonna get bombed on, you gonna get jumped on.
It's all love, though.
Like it's some people to this day. Like I said, back down south in the Texas, we call it, when you're a freshman, you call it crab brother, crab sister.
Right.
It's some people to this day, they have a crab name that has stuck with them for years that you don't even know they real name.
Bro, that's how my brother is. My brother, shout out to my brother D, man. He went to Shaw, and he's skinny. You know what I mean? Well, his band name was Similac. You know what I mean? His band name was Similac. And everybody that see him, they be like, yo, what up, Similac? What up, Similac? I'm like, what in the world? Yo, that's what they know about. You know what I mean? You know, so you gonna get joked on. Just go ahead and get that out your brain. Now, my one piece of advice that I can give in the band room setting. If you get called out, if you don't know it, just don't
Don't even start.
Don't even start it. No, save yourself the embarrassment. Save yourself
and best
the
believe
embarrassment.
somebody's gonna call you out.
And I know, like, with our program, it was pretty good because, like, Mr. Sanders, great instructor, great director, will always call you. She give you these Johnny one notes.
Yep.
As she call them. So, like, part is da 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 da. Somebody might be playing da 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 da.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just to kind of make sure the key part is in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still contributing to the overall sound.
Right.
Not completely taking away. Which also known as what? Watering it down.
Yeah. But like you said, you still contributing.
So, but the thing is, like, just play your part, man. It's like, don't be embarrassed for your level
your skill set level. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing you got to get over when you go into band. Because some people get intimidated going to college band.
Guys, if you're going, man, you're going to college, you're going to a band program, have fun, man. Take the experience in. Have fun. This is the first episode of Rookie Year Stories, man, to help you on your journey. If you like this video, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, share it with all your friends, man. Share it with everybody. Turn the bell notifications on so you get notified every time I upload a video. Reese, Bernard, tell them one more time where they can find you on social media.
Facebook information is Maurice Mosley. Last name Mosley, Mosley, just one E. Instagram is where I'm always at, though. Find me on Instagram at Reese Drums. That's ReeseDrumz.
Yep, and you can find me at End Time Percussion on all social media platforms. And
Not on time.
Not on time. End Time.
End Time.
If you on time, that means you've been controlled by the time.
Woo.
End Time, you are the controller of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, www.endtimepercussion.com. Hit us up, hit me up for virtual lessons, anything, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you guys for coming on, man, and talking to the folks. Look, man, once again, if you like this video, like it, share it, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, man.
If you like it, like it.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If you like it, man. You know what I mean? If you like it. Straight like that. Hey, until next time, man, it's your boy Ty Busy. We'll see you next time on Rookie Year Stories. Let's go.